Nu så ska ni få träffa hårdrocksångaren som har miljontals fanatiska fans över hela världen. Om någon månad så kommer hans efterlängtade comeback-platta med sitt gamla gäng. Välkomna Iron Maidens Bruce Dickinson! Look at the guys in the front row.
They're good.
They're crazy about you. That's great.
Right.
Welcome to Sweden. You've been here plenty of times.
Yeah, loads of times.
Last year, mineral water. You're used to other stuff.
No, I'm just wondering if it's that date rape drug. It's Rohypnol or whatever it is.
No.
No, you don't do that
I'm not
stuff
trying
here.
those tricks.
No, okay, it's fine.
You left Iron Maiden in 1993 after more than a decade of successful albums and touring.
Yep.
And now you're back.
Yes.
Why is that? What made you come back?
Well, we're going to put Iron Maiden back as the #1 heavy metal band in the world.
That's a good mission.
That's a good reason to come back, isn't it?
Right.
You know, I mean, it's, you know. That's it. Drink to that again.
You sold like 50 million albums, so I mean, there's...
I'll take your word for that. I wasn't counting, but okay. I mean,
it says
it says it in the press release, does it?
Oh no, this is not. These are my questions.
All right.
We're gonna take a look at
they're
some.
In Swedish. No,
they are in Swedish.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they're in
you
English.
want to read this, the announcement again? This is what I said before you came in.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Yeah. We're gonna take a look at a few
good
pictures.
stuff. This
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mineral water. Have a look at the monitor right there. We have some pictures from the good old days when you were rocking away. This is what it looked like.
Lights was black, was no use holding back, 'cause I just have to see.
Right. That rocked, didn't it?
You have longer hair. Lot longer hair.
That's correct. Yes, I'm actually in training to get your job. So
to get my job.
It's slowly getting shorter and shorter.
Okay,
and shorter.
but then you have to shave up these.
Yes. Well, it's going to be a few years yet. You know,
okay.
But I'm working.
How
on
long
it.
have you had the short hair?
Oh, about 7 years.
Okay, so since you left the band.
Yeah, although it's sort of, you know, it goes up and down and things like that. It's actually the hair thing. I don't think is an issue anymore.
Okay.
You know, for rock and roll bands. You know, ever since Rob Halford from Judas Priest shaved his off completely.
That's true. I was expecting you to have even shorter hair. I had heard that you had.
It needs to get a cut. Actually, it's
okay.
getting a bit long.
We can't attend to that now during the interview. But
no,
maybe
absolutely
afterwards.
not. No.
You got.
Perhaps I can get the Swedish golfing ballerinas to do it.
Did you see that?
It's fantastic.
Amazing.
Golf and ballet.
Yeah. And internet.
Yeah, could be a new sport, because if you do that, you know, I mean, golf, ballet and internet.
Yeah, why not?
Because you already have skiing and shooting.
I know, strange combination.
Yeah, you know, so it's
and
like
judges putting
skiing uphill. That's the one that gets me.
Okay.
I mean, it's logical to you guys, but we're like skiing uphill. That's strange.
What is that? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you know, well, like the walking thing they do. You know.
I haven't seen that.
You know, uphill skiing.
Wow. In Sweden, we only have downhill.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's Norway that they have uphill skiing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Is it true you once were a very good fencer? Fäktare in Swedish?
Yeah, I used to sort of...
I read you were almost in this British Olympic team.
Almost. Well, yeah, I was sort of... I was being bandied around selectors' meetings every now and again, you know.
Okay.
Sort of like, you know...
But you were good, you were an athlete.
Yeah.
So when was this? During the university years?
This is when I was in Iron Maiden.
During Iron Maiden?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You were fencing?
I used to train. In fact, I mean, this is a long time ago now, but 80, 88, something like that. That was like my my little peak year.
Okay.
You know.
What's the biggest prize you've won, fencing?
Oh, I was... well, actually, probably it was a team thing. I was... British, won the British team championships in '87, '88, and
Wow.
went to the European Cup and everything. And
Wow. Why did you start with fencing?
Because I wanted to sort of fight people, and I was just your average aggressive 13-year-old who just was a bunch of raging hormones, and you want to get rid of it all.
Okay.
And my school, I mean, I would actually quite happily have done boxing. I really wanted to do boxing or
Yeah, 'cause
fighting.
that's more like aggressive,
Yeah,
I'd say.
yeah, yeah. But they didn't do it, didn't allow it at the school,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't have anything like karate or judo or anything. We had rugby. I mean, I used to
Yeah, that's
like
also
rugby,
a
you
lot of
know.
it. But is there like aggressiveness in fencing?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very aggressive.
Because it looks more like a gentleman sport.
Yeah, at competitions, it's very, very aggressive, very physical.
Mm-hmm.
But the nice thing about it is that through fencing, I learnt that fencing was a terrific way of getting all those aggressions out
Yeah.
without being, violent or anything else like that, and also learning to at the same time be sort of calm. You know, the
Yeah,
old
because
sort
it's
of-
discipline as well, isn't it?
yeah, you have to be cunning and calm as well as being very aggressive and seizing the moment. You know, sort of very like a grasshopper. You know, sort of, when
Is
you
that
can
what you
hold whatever in your, then you will.
What was that? A grasshopper?
Yeah, what was it? Oh God, what is it? What's that
I recognize
daft
that as-
American kung fu?
Okay, all right.
Kwai Chang Kang, you know, the cod philosophy, you know,
Right,
sort of
right,
like, when you can drink a glass of water without seeing bubble, then you will know truth, you know, and things like that. So,
Okay.
yes, that's what I learned
That's
from
interesting
fencing.
because it's an interesting choice of sports, I'd say, for a heavy metal singer.
Well, I wasn't a heavy metal singer then, you see. I didn't know I was supposed to not choose things because I was a heavy metal singer.
Okay.
Only after I became a heavy metal singer did people tell me,
Okay.
oh, you're not
You
supposed to
shouldn't
do
do
that.
that.
You're a heavy metal singer.
You should
know.
drink beer and
Yes.
punch people.
That's right. So I'm glad I didn't do boxing, actually, because what few brain cells I have are still largely intact, you know.
Okay. Let's tell us about the new album now. When is it coming out and what's it called?
It's called Brave New World,
All right,
and it's coming out at the end of May.
all right,
And there's a single coming out on May the 1st called The Wicker Man.
okay.
And
And this is the first album, Iron Maiden album you're on since '93.
since God knows, 93. And my opinion, for what it's worth, it's the best sounding Iron Maiden record there has ever been.
Okay. Is there a monster on the cover?
We're still working on the cover.
Okay.
We're still working on it. So there may be a monster, there may not be a monster.
Oh.
Which this, well, it had
Tony
to be
Blair
one or the
has
other, didn't it?
chopped
Really,
his head off. Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we're working on. This is the first album that we've actually recorded live in a studio, which may seem strange because Iron Maiden has a reputation of being, a really hell of a good live band.
Yeah.
But for some reason in the past, we've never recorded live as we do on stage. This one we did. We got a new producer, a guy called Kevin Shirley, who's worked with Aerosmith and a bunch of people. And you've got the best sounding Iron Maiden record.
Could you
I think
sing
we've ever done.
a few lines for me here?
No, I'm a professional. You have to pay me lots of money.
Okay, I see. And then you're coming to Sjöhistoriska museet in the summer, playing for us.
Yes, that's the Swedish
June.
Naval Museum.
Right.
I'm just testing. I'm just making sure that you weren't
It's true.
saying something.
And it's out in the open, a great field.
Yeah. And that's very exciting because Sweden is a terrific place for heavy metal, for
Yeah,
rock
you have
music.
a lot of fans here.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
looking forward to your visit. Thanks for coming to talk
Thank
to
you
us.
very much.
Bruce Dickinson.
Cheers.
Thanks. Thank you.